Hi guys, my name is Mike, and this is the second part of my guide on Cul-de-sac. The first video, I'll put a link in the description if you haven't watched it yet, but basically what I was saying is that if you're spawning and you got the gas station on your left side, I was talking about strategies and tips and what you need to do to get a lot of kills, and basically I was saying that you need to get control of the blue house that's right behind me right now and keep the enemy trapped behind these two buildings here, and if you do that you'll get a lot of kills and you'll end up with a win. Now in the rest of the video I'll deal with what it's like to rush from the other side of the map, so how you approach that, what you need to be aware of. Like for instance, you need to be aware of this spot right here. It's the top of the gas station, and it's looking straight into the spawn. Right there where I'm throwing the grenade and where I'm shooting these people over there, and this is a huge design flaw in my opinion. I mean, I don't know how Chaos did something like that, but basically you've got a vantage point looking straight into a spawn point. So if you're spawning right there, you need to be aware of this line of sight and immediately get out of the way, go left. Don't come down the right side, because you'll get mowed down if there's an LMG or a sniper rifle on the top of the gas station. As you see here, it's almost impossible to get out. So second spot on the map, and in my opinion this is the best spot, and Homefront in general, not just this map, is this rooftop over here. Basically you've got a perfect view of almost the entire map. As you can see here, you see the blue house, you see people coming from the left, from the right. It's the landmark to hold down in this map. If there's anybody up there while you're running underneath, you're guaranteed to get killed. So you're asking yourselves right now, right? This guy's said rushing guide in the description, and he's showing us camping spots and camping with LMGs and stuff like that. But the reason I'm doing it, because it's only by showing videos can I convey the message that I want to get through, that if you're rushing, you need to get to be aware of the camping spots. You need to be aware of the lines of sight and avoid them altogether, or get around them, because you'll just get mowed down. You'll see what it looks like being on the receiving end in a second here. So basically, for instance, if you're on the top of the blue house, you've got no chance. They're overlooking the entire map, and you'll get killed more often than not. So over here, I can't even see the guy who's on top of the roof. I didn't even see. Only his head sticks out, so that's very difficult to see. And again, I'm not very good at following my own advice. So here I'm trying to get around and get this guy, but he keeps killing me again and again and again. So guys, revenge killing, it's good when other people are doing it and you get a lot of kills, but try not to do that. Look at this, it's stupid trying to get around when there's a guy up there. Right, so what do you need to do? You need to, if we're looking for a strategy here, you need to get control of the blue building and the surrounding area. That's your main point. The blue house is so close to your spawn that if you don't have control of that, and the enemies do, you get trapped, and it's not nice being spawn trapped. So if you see that there's enemies in the blue house, just get in, clear the house, and don't expect your teammates to do that for you, because your teammates are probably the ones that got you there in the first place. So try doing it. If you see people on the blue house, just go in there, get rid of them before you move forward, because it's kind of pointless. I mean, even if you do push forward and you ignore the people that are camping the house, once you get killed, because you will get killed eventually, you'll get back and you'll still be spawn trapped, and you have to fight all over again to get out of the spawn. So always keep in mind, clear the blue house, and then you can advance and try to flank them and push them back into their spawn. So this place right here that I'm now is a secondary spawn point. People will not spawn here while you're there, but they will spawn on the opposite side of the map where I threw the grenade. That's a major spawn point, and you'll see that a bit later in the video. So the second objective is to take control of the gas station. That's the second landmark. You know, if people are camping behind walls or crates or whatever and shooting down your teammates, or look at this guy. I mean, he's like a bear trap waiting to snatch its unsuspecting victim. So you need to backtrack and help your teammates, help break the spawn trap. Always get back and help them out, because you know, they're not. It's not just that your teammates being spawn trapped. It's just that they're giving the enemies a lot of battle points, and you end up being on the receiving end of airstrikes and whatnot. So get back, clear out as many people as you can. You know, you're not Chuck Norris or John Rambo or whatever, but try to clear up as much as possible. You know, get on top of the roof if there's people up there on the top of the gas station, and then you can just attack their spawn. And this right here is SMG territory, so you should be in a pretty good state once you've reached this point with Diablo or a Vector. But now, a few things about the spot I'm here right now. This is a primary spawn point. It doesn't matter if you're there, people will spawn right in front of you like that guy did. So be careful when you're reaching that point. I'll talk about that a bit later again. So talking about attacking routes, this is my favorite route, straight down the middle. There's plenty of cover from the cars, and then you have to make the decision going left or right. And if there's nobody on top of the rooftop there, you can go left and try to flank, or if there's somebody there, you can go right through the gas station and around the right side. But always try to hug the walls, you know, don't be exposed. And once you get into SMG territory, you're in fine shape. I know I've got an ACR, but it's almost as good as an SMG, as you see here with a hip spray. Right, so again, you need to hug the wall and try to flank around, and you need a certain amount of luck and a certain amount of incompetence on behalf of your enemies here. I don't know what these guys are doing, but I should have been dead by now. I don't know what they're doing, but I'm not complaining. You know, sometimes you come across good players, sometimes you come across bad players, but you need to keep pushing into the spawn. No homo there, guys, no homo. Again, I'm in the secondary spawn point here, and there's no risk of people spawning right in front of me. They're spawning on the other side of the map. So this time I choose not to go left, I go right, and this is my favorite route to take. If you got an SMG, I mean, these people here, they stand no chance having sniper rifles on and whatnot. So you're in pretty good shape as long as you get here, but try not to do what I'm doing right now. Now, this point here, as I said before, is a primary spawn point. So I've actually changed my tactics since the clips were taking, and now what I do is I stay around this area here. So going back and forth, killing a couple of guys on the left side, then killing a couple of guys here, but I don't go beyond this couch over here. So I'm going back and forth, and I usually get a lot of kills this way until I die and respawn and get back as soon as I can to the same spot. So keep that in mind, guys. Don't push too forward in, otherwise people will spawn behind you or straight in front of you like that guy did. Again, one more time, around this the right side of the map, SMG territory. You know, another bear trap there. He's pretending to be a bear trap. He's waiting for a unsuspecting victim to come past and snatch his leg or something. And now what you don't want to do is you don't want to go through the middle like I'm doing right here. Now, I thought I killed that guy and I hadn't, but it's pointless. There's spawn points left and right, and you'll end up dying. And dying in vain means giving battle points to your opponents, and battle points on this map means white phosphorus. And it's all nice if you're the one handing it out and you're raining fire down your enemies and you get multiple kills and triples and quads and all that stuff. But it's not very nice if you're on the receiving end. So keep in mind, guys, whenever you're playing, not just Homefront, any player any game that has a kill streak system that every time you're dying, you're giving the opposite team, you're giving them battle points. You're giving them air support basically. And whenever you hear enemy airstrike incoming, you know something bad is going to happen. You know, you end up being part of the kill feed. So yeah, and this map, I mean, there's nowhere really to hide. If you're out in the open and you hear enemy airstrike incoming, you're as good as dead. So yeah, keep in mind, guys. Watch the kill count. Don't die in vain. And right, this is the last push into their spawn. Again, no homo, but I'm gonna leave you guys with this last clip. Something that I want to say was that the reason I felt qualified enough to do this video is not because I'm an awesome player. I'm not the best player out there. My KD is something like 2.3, something like that. So I'm an above average player. But I really like this map. I do consistently well on this map, and I've got a working strategy. So I felt like I wanted to share that with it, because I see people going horribly negative in Homefront, going 5 and 15, 5 and 20, stuff like that. And I thought that I could help people like that out with a few tips, or even people who've never played the game before. And I'm not going to do the same for all the maps, like Crossroads, for instance. There's no tactic there other than you know, don't get sniped. So I might do that for Suburbs or some of the smaller maps where I've got something to say. And in any case, guys, I hope you found the video helpful. I hope you got something out of it. So thanks for watching, and see you later. Bye.